And then they point out a little drama because it gets awkward when Sagittaria and her like look at each other. Now, is this real or is this for television? Because they say that they used to be roommates, and Supreme comes on over the monitor. Girl, Supreme's wig in that first intro video. Ooh, girl, it was a little frizzy. Akira, that's frizzy, okay? Hey guys, it's Johnny Beso, and I'm here to spill the tea on this week's Drag Race. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell button. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to gain some followers, and everything counts, guys. Please support the channel, please. I have more stuff coming, and the videos are only gonna get better. Mwah! Guys, we have so much that's going on right now. We have Drag Race Espana, Drag Race Down Under. We have Drag Race All-Stars that was just announced, and everybody's gagging, right?
So the show starts.
We find out that they get 1 year supply of Crest makeup, 30,000 euros, and guys, so these are the prizes that they're gonna get, as well as I'm sure that companies are gonna reach out to them. They're gonna be touring and stuff like that. So these girls are gonna be pretty much set up. We've seen Arancha and Audacio. They're already doing some little tours, which is amazing, and I love them. They're super cute for on tour. We also get to see the workroom in its fullness. How amazing does that workroom look? The workroom seems like the budget was there. Espana put in a lot of money into this show, which I'm super happy for because it means that we're gonna get more than one season. The workroom looks amazing. It looks expensive, and the pink, the gold, it looks way different than any other workroom. It looks way better than Down Under's, and I could even say that it's, you know, it's not US workroom, but it's super cute. So then the girls start coming in. Arancha enters with a blow dryer, and she says that she needs a plug. Totally looking like Hannah Montana. Then after her, we have Sagittaria. She enters with her little corset, blue thing, but we get to see a little bit of her nipple. I wish she would have done something to cover it up, or maybe tighten up the corset more so that when she moved, she wouldn't be exposed. But I mean, we've seen it happen numerous times on Drag Race. It happened to Valentina, it's happened to Aquaria, it's happened to a few girls. And she comes in and she says, "Why do you need a star when you can have a constellation?" Arancha makes a joke that she is she's looking like post-Frozen Elsa after Disney approved the lesbian girlfriend. After her, we have Audacio, who comes in with the frame around his face, looking super punk, super edgy, super artistic and creative. You know, he made a good impression. After him, we got to see Carmen. Carmen came in and said, "I fight with others, but this war, I win by myself." Very shady, right? And then she says that she's not a drag queen, she is a farala. And I did some digging on the internet and found the farala commercial.
Tenemos chica nueva en la oficina.
Tenemos chica nueva en la oficina, que se llama Farala y es divina.
Tenemos el aroma para la mujer de hoy. Se llama Farala.
Ella es así.
Okay, I get it now. There's a few, the little song is so catchy and so cute, and a lot of you guys have been saying that whoever recognizes the commercial, they're basically dating themselves. Honey, there's no problem. You can date yourself whenever you want to, baby. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, okay?
She's Miss Versace, Versace, Versace.
And guys, this is an ode to Miss Versace. I'm wearing my Versace headband because, girl, you looked fierce, okay? She also tells us that she made her outfit.
She made it for herself. She says that she feels like Versace. She is Versace to her outfit. You can't tell her it's not Versace because it is Versace to her. Okay, girl?
Following her, we have Poopy. Poopy comes in. This girl is so freaking funny. She is definitely gonna be the clown of the season, and her confessionals, oh my god, they are everything. You couldn't pay somebody to be as funny as Poopy is. I mean, Poopy is great television. Okay, guys? Great television. Poopy comes in, and they're basically going back and forth, Carmen and her. You know, they're going back and forth, throwing shade at each other. Carmen tells her, well, some of us tried. Well, at least some of us tried. And then Poopy's all like, Yeah, you look super orange. Poopy, stop fighting! Girl. But Poopy doesn't give a f. Poopy said that she was gonna come here to act a fool and she wasn't scared to act a fool. So I get it. Her entrance line is funny and absurd. I give you the bird. It comes off really, really cute in Spanish. So after their little drama, we have Killer Queen who comes in and her entrance line is super cute. She says, I hear the spike in your heart. Is it because Killer Queen has arrived to the workroom? Oh my god. So then basically Killer Queen is looking amazing. We already saw her outfit, her blue outfit. She comes in, she tells us that she's a doctor, and yes, the girls are basically all just hanging out, and after her, we get to see
Jovima, Normie.
And her entrance line is, did someone order a whore? Oh my god. This girl's entrance look is amazing. I already commented on that. I think that she looks great. But yeah, a little bit of an introvert. A little bit of an introvert. She's an evil queen, which she's already mentioned. She says that she ties her drag to Disney evil queens, you know, the Maleficents and the Cruella de Vils. And then they point out a little drama because it gets awkward when Sagittaria and her like look at each other. Now, is this real or is this for television? Because they say that they used to be roommates and then something happened with the guy and it went wrong and, you know, they get called out. Some of the girls say that her and Sagittaria look like twins. And that's probably because they live together and work together, you know, so that happens. I know some of the girls here in Orange County, like the house of Wilhelmina Caviar, she had a few friends that she taught her makeup and they all ended up looking pretty much the same, but we all know that Wilhelmina is that bitch. If you guys have time, go look up Wilhelmina Caviar. She's an Orange County queen and her makeup is fierce, okay? So then after we see Inti. Inti comes in and looking amazing with her red outfit, super tall, tiny, and just an Amazon. And she comes in and she has a pair of boxes in her hands and she says, tell your dad he forgot these at my house, and tosses them. I mean, girl, she basically tells us that she's quecha or ketchup, and she also points out that, you know, men are overdone. She has an inner bag, basically pointing out, you know, cis people are overplayed. After her comes in Drag Volcano, and like I told you in my previous video, her look coming into that workroom, again, every time I see it, it gags me. It photographs so well, it looks so well on TV, and it's a lot, but it's like a lot in a really good way, if I can say. The colors are balanced, the way it spikes, her makeup, it just looks really good. It all meshes really, really well. And I was gagged again. And she comes in saying, the Canary Islands are volcanic and the drag race stage won't be any less. Oh, she's gonna set this bitch on fire. She's looking amazing, like always. And then following her, we get to see La Macarena. She walks in with some chicharrones, pork rinds, and she makes this cute joke asking the girls if anybody's vegetarian because she brought one just in case. And you know, that girl's thinking about everybody. She wants to be a friend. And I like that. I like that she came out like that. Right after that, Supreme comes on over the monitor. Girl, Supreme's wig in that first intro video. Ooh, girl, it was a little frizzy. Akira, that's frizzy, okay? Damn, Akira would not have been happy with Supreme Deluxe's wig. She would have sent that wig back. Anyway, she comes in this red suit, giving me Mr. RuPaul, but Spanish version, and you know, like very dapper man. So she basically tells him about the prices, which we already went through, which was the Crash makeup, cosmetic for a year, and Crown and Scepter, and 30,000 euros, which Carmen isn't really impressed by. She says, 30,000 euros, that's just enough for some little wigs. Like, girl, what do you expect, girl? It's the first season. But you know what? They're gonna make so much money touring. And then for the mini challenge, oh my god, the mini challenge is shady boots. But we know that from all like the first photo shoots from the beginning. They used to throw them in like pools. They used to like throw them in mountains with shit flying at them. You know, these girls are in for something crazy. And yeah, they throw them on a mechanical bull. So starting from the beginning, Carmen is being super shady. The standout moments were when Carmen Farala went on there and she jumps on there and she literally exposes herself to the girls and they're laughing. They're having a ball. By ball, I hope you understand. That's hilarious. We also see Arancha jump on there. She's not wearing any garments. She's just wearing tights, so they're all making fun of her just being the queen with the tights. Just an overall super hilarious. The pictures looked really good. They were hilarious. But yeah, Carmen Farala wins. We also see right after that in the workroom, the girls are getting undressed and we have La Macarena talk about her weight and how she's gone to therapy and how she's okay with herself now, and spills the tea with Drag Volcano and Inti, and then Inti has a super like amazing moment with her where she literally tells her that it's okay not to be like this like a smallest thin person, that there's somebody for everybody and that she shouldn't torment herself. And it's just a super like amazing made for TV moment, Emmy Award winning moment, you know, just good for the people, which is true. A lot of us are always fighting for perfection, and you know what, if you can get therapy and get help for it, more power to you. After that, we see the pit crew. Oh my god, pit crew Espana is one of the best. I mean, these men are hot, super hot. We see the pit crew come in with these boxes. In the boxes are like basically like cheap things, like Dollar Tree things, right? They call it mercadillo. And since Carmen won the mini challenge, she's able to go first, pick one, and then the girls have to battle out who gets what. So they all run towards the boxes, they all grab their stuff, they all go back to their working stations, and right there and then Killer Queen gets on it. She's throwing her fabric on the floor, she starts cutting it up, starts making patterns, she's on her sewing machine just going off and on and just, the girls are literally intimidated at that moment. Some of these girls can't even turn on a glue gun, for God's sake. So the girls start getting intimidated, a lot of them start overthinking themselves, and you can start seeing the people that have their inner saboteurs that are not having a good time. You could see that. And it's really sad because Dovima actually asks herself, what is she doing there? She psychs herself. So then after that, our next segment is Elimination Day. Macarena is stressed. She comes out saying that she was stressed, but she thinks she's got it. She's okay with it. So then after that, they start getting ready, and then we see the judges table, the judging room. Oh my god, guys, that table is lit up. It's big. It looks expensive. They put a lot of money into the season, let me just tell you that. So it looks really good. It looks 10 times better than Down Under. I just gotta say it. So then Drag Supreme starts announcing the judges. She announces the hobbies. So Drag Supreme asks Anna why she should be a judge. Anna is a huge fan of Drag Race, and she's a winner of the 2000 Design Award, of the 2020 Design Award. Javier Calvo is looking amazing. He's looking so hot with this like blonde hair. I'm like, ugh, he's so fine. Yes, and then his man is wearing like, his hair looks amazing. He's wearing like these nails, outfit on point. Cartagena, his voice is so deep and so raspy and so manly and just like, oh, melting. Now I can see why everybody's like in love with this dude. So Inti comes out. We have our first queen that comes out. She has a very, very punk look. She used ties and curtains, and you know, looking at the things, it could have been a little better, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The jokes, I don't think that they're warmed up yet, you know, because in the US, they just are like, they're like, oh, tie me up and like something. They would have had something funny to say, like, ooh, BDSM, girl, or did daddy leave his tie? It wasn't funny, but I'm sure that they're gonna warm up to it, right? Yeah. Then the matcha comes out looking very 60s. The jokes were okay, you know. The outfit was a little basic to me. It was just a cutout top and a cutout bottom, but it was very, to her aesthetic, very Hannah Montana. She looked good. You know, it is what it is. She looked better than some of the other queens, I could say. After her, we get to see Ugasio, and Ugasio stuns us, okay? she makes her stuff out of repurposed things. So her outfit was a great thing. I was expecting her to do very well because as we saw, she came in with basically with a frame. So anything you give her, she's gonna be an artist. I wish the judges would have been a little more critical and said, you know what, like, and this is only because we want to see what else they can bring to the table. But hey, she shone, she won, and that was it. That was a good look. She did it very well. Yes. After her, Killer Queen comes out. Killer Queen says a lot is more. She had flowers, a Marie Antoinette fit. You know, I wish that the fit could have been a little better, but you know, overall she did a great job. Her compared to a lot of these other queens, you know, used all her time. It looks like she used a lot of materials, and I mean, the only thing I can knock the outfit for is for the fit. I mean, I wish it would have been just a little bit more fitted, but you know what? You can't win them all, but she did great. She was definitely one of my top girls for sure. After her, we got to see Sagittaria. And Sagittaria was very minimal. You know, some of the judges when they came out, they said, wow, she had some flipped 70s hair. Her outfit reminded me a lot of Gaga. Remember that outfit where it would like turn the headpiece and like the body and it would all turn? It reminded me a lot of that. It was more than I thought. Like, I expected worse from her, and I was actually really surprised. And you know what? I liked it. It was just all these like playpin balls, and some hula hoops, and she turned it out. Okay, it was very minimal, but she said that all she had in there was basically that. So, good for her. Not bad. She was definitely not the worst of the night. After her, we got to see the Macarena. She came out. Unfortunately, there was some tag at the bottom of her dress that literally the judges saw, and when I went back and I looked at it again, yeah, you could see it. She forgot to take something out. But why didn't any of the girls tell her, you know, that? You know what? Looking at all the other dresses, I just like, personally me picking, I didn't think that was the worst dress. Okay? I didn't think it was that bad, you know? It had some sort of structure to it. The fit was okay. There was the burr. There was all this like, what do you call it? Like all these flowers that came down, like that drizzled down, or what do you say that? Like, anyways, yeah, that. Some flowers, and the bottom, they were looking at every little thing. They said that the bottom could have been cut better, but those are minimal little mistakes that they should have given her a little pass for, but I guess they couldn't. I guess they couldn't overlook that. Okay. Then after her comes out Dovima. Dovima comes out with her hoses, like tied to very BDSM, and she had netting all over her body and all over her feet. I guess it went like a very like structured, like just outfit, and very avant-garde, I would say. But it was just really hard for her to walk in. You could tell that she was struggling to walk in, and the judges didn't like that. They had a buy fish joke at the end of it, so that was the funniest thing that they said. Following her, we got to see Poopy. Poopy comes out, her outfit, I'm sorry Poopy, I love you, mama. Her outfit was a mess. When Killer Queen said that more is more, this is more. Like, this was a lot. The fabric was inside out. But can I tell you something? Poopy tried. She tried. She was gluing things on their shoes. She was gluing the little ducks, everything. She had a concept, but you could tell that she didn't know anything about sewing. And unfortunately, it's like season 14 of Drag Race and So Many All-Stars that you already know that the first competition is always a sewing. So she should have at least learned one pattern and gone with it, okay? Following her, we got to see Carmen Farala. Carmen Farala came out and she wowed the judges. I mean, her outfit looked amazing. Unfortunately, that top looked exactly like the top she walked in with, the Versace top. It looked exactly the same, so I was just like, kind of like, oh, I wish I could have seen something different. But this is just me picking out the littlest, smallest details. But you know what? Also, this girl made a lot of pieces. Like, she used that fabric to the most. She used a headband, she had all kinds of accessories, she had pants. So this girl made numerous things, as well as a little like a little vest, and it had lining, so it was done really well. This girl definitely knew that she was coming here, and she did not come here to play. I'm impressed. If I'm gonna be picky, I'm just gonna say that the top was the same, but she wasn't the only one. We'll get to that later. Okay, and it's later. Following her, we get to see Drag Volcano. She comes out and she looks like a silver piñata, basically. If you could say, she had like all this fringe coming down, and it was all silver and sparkly. It kind of all just like meshed together, and you couldn't really see a shape, unfortunately. The boots, it looked like she took foil paper and just put foil over them. The same boots that she walked in with, and I'm just like, girl, you should have at least changed your shoe up. Like, give us something different. We get it. Those shoes are fierce. But it makes me think, did these girls bring as much clothes as they needed? Because we want to see something different. Okay, we're very picky and we're very judgmental. But nevertheless, she looked amazing. Her makeup, her face, everything looked amazing. And she wasn't the worst. So after that, we find out that in the save zone, we have Volcano, Drag Volcano, we have Arancha, and we have Killer Queen and Inti. Those are the safe girls. In the top, we have Ugaso Crujiente, Carmen Farala, and Sagittaria. And unfortunately, in the bottom, we have Macarena, Poopy, and Dovima. So then the critique started. Anna loved Ugacio Crujiente's outfit. She referred to it as a John Galliano, very Margiela. Loved every little piece of it. John Cartagena loved Sagittarius. And then they went to the Macarena. They told her it was basically a mess. She left the paper stuck to the bottom of her outfit, and they pointed out that the bottoms weren't even, that she should have at least tried it, like she rushed the whole thing. Dovima, they told her that she looked uncomfortable and that she looked like she wasn't ready. Poopy got a pass, guys. Poopy got a pass, I think, because the hobbies were so, or because they know her and because she's a treasure. I think that they gave her a pass this week. They said that she was funny, that when she was on the runway she was cleaning and she made them laugh. And I think that because she was funny on the stage, it really helped her. They loved Carmen. They called her a pro. Anna referred to her outfit as Chanel, so that just goes to show you that they really were impressed by her. We don't get an Untucked, guys. It's basically like a Drag Race Down Under, where it's just a few minutes of Untucked, which, you know, sometimes we end up missing a lot of stuff, but it is what it is. And I'm happy in Untucked. Inti thinks that Macarena is going to be in the top, and she's commenting with Arancha, and so that's what they think. Then Ugacio, then the girls come in, the top and bottom girls come in, and Ugacio is telling all the girls that she basically thinks Carmen's gonna win, and Carmen thinks the same. Carmen thinks she's gonna win also. Something funny about this season is that they give them lattes instead of alcohol. I don't know if that's a Spain thing where they don't put alcohol on TV, but I just thought that it was a little different, you know, because in the US they give them one drink only. But, you know, maybe Spain's a little different. Dovima's down. Basically, she is her worst enemy in this competition. Like I said earlier in the competition, she looks like a little introvert and just not so secure of herself. Other girls are saying that, you know, Dovima's trying to be like this hard personality, and she's trying too hard because how can she hate her sisters? And, you know, they're basically saying that. No, that's not the case. The judges are talking about the girls, and they go back, and some of the judges saying that they need more from Ugacio. Like that her look is so there, they just need a little bit more personality, you know. The hobbies love her, stood up for her and say, remember, it's a catwalk. Anna agreed, so she's getting a lot of good feedback. Ugacio's getting a lot of feedback. Carmen was a fave of the hobbies. Anna wanted more. She said that she can't always be the Versace girl. They basically just want more. We go back to the main stage. Ugacio wins. Ugacio Crujiente gets her first win. And I mean, this challenge, if she wouldn't have won, I would have been a little jaded because this is her craft. This is what she's good at. She gets all kinds of things and repurposes them and makes them herself, and it shows because she's been posting these amazing pictures. And don't get me wrong, she looks like a beautiful picture, and all her looks are so artsy, so different. You're not gonna find another queen that's doing what she does. It's very impressive. I really love her. Okay, and she's got like this punk look, like a shaved head, like just very interesting. We find out who's safe and who's not. And between the bottom 3 girls, the lip sync is between La Macarena, or The Macarena, and Dovima Normie. Dovima says her look was made from scratch, and the other girls in the room some of the girls used things that were already made and clothes. So she's all like, my concept was all original, like she doesn't get it. The song Sobreviviré, or Survive, by Monica Naranjo. It's a classic staple anthem, LGBT anthem, which is so perfect, especially because of Pride Month, and you know, it's an amazing song. It has feeling, it has dance, it has flamenco, it gives you everything. It has highs, it has lows. It is such an amazing track to basically give it your all. If you have time, go read the lyrics. It's great. It's an anthem, guys. They're dancing, they're performing. The girls are going in hard, very hard. You can tell that they don't want to win. La Macarena is putting up a fight, but to our surprise, Dovima is a great performer too. She's using that whole stage. She's dancing. You're just like, who's gonna go? Who's gonna win? Like at this point, you're just like, oh my god, because you don't even know the girls. Like you don't know what else they have. I wanted to keep them another week. I wanted both of them to stay. But unfortunately that is not the case. The Macarena's wig ends up falling off, and it's just a moment where you're just like, all the judges start gagging. This decision has to be super tough for the judges because both of the girls literally killed it. So what's cool about this is that it looks like the judges all get to vote. They get their little cards, and I guess they write on them who should go home or who's safe. Judge Supreme collects the votes, and she basically tells La Macarena to sashay away. It's super cute how everything, all like the little sayings that RuPaul does in America, how they translate into Spanish, they're super cute, and they're keeping it pretty authentic to what Ru says, which I like that. They're not really changing up all the phrases and all like the little catchphrases. So the Macarena says just being there changed her life, and she knows that she's not a loser, and she wasn't butthurt when she left. She was very not that, and she said, you know what, I'm not gonna give you like all this craziness because that's not me. And then she's like, but you know what, go ahead and eat me. And then she goes out to the workroom, does the lipstick on the mirror, and she's on her way. And you know what, girl, you had a good run. After that, we get the music. Might I say that the music that they're using in Espana is so good. It's all RuPaul's, but it's really good. And the way that they fit it into the show, I love it. Like there's some songs where I'm just like was getting up and dancing to them. But yeah, we find out that it's to the moon, and the show's over. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the right girl went home? Do you guys think that it was Macarena's time to go? Do you guys think that the wrong girls were on the bottom? What do we think? What happens, guys? What happened to the Macarena? Was it her time to go? Was Dovima right that her outfit was better than everybody else? Like, what do you guys think? Were the judges too easy on Poopy? Did they favor her maybe a little more than they should have? Like, what do we think? Was this fair? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think, because I don't think it was. I think that the two lip syncers should have been Poopy and Dovima, maybe. Or, yeah. That's what I think should have been at the bottom. But hey, guys, I also have a surprise for you guys. I have Louis here with me. Happy Pride, guys. We are so looking forward to Pride this year, aren't we, Louis? We're ready. We're so ready. Love you guys. XOXO. Johnny Beso. XOXO. Dame un beso. Mwah! Love you guys.